So how do families build generational wealth using real estate? Now, in this video, I want to show you strategic ways most families in Nigeria and in the world use real estate to build generational wealth. You know, the good book says a good man leaves an inheritance for his children and his children's children. And in this video, I want to show you strategic ways. If you're ready, I'm ready. Let us go. Number one, they buy plots of land in their children's names. Now, here's the thing. Most families that are generational wealth, minded, they look for places like underdeveloped or developing places like this and buy plots in their children's name. So if the child is, say, 10 years old or 8 years old, they buy a plot in the child's name, knowing that no matter the case, a natural appreciation will definitely happen in the land. So as people migrate towards the area, as people migrate towards the location, the price or value of the plot or the land is increasing. And of course, within a short period of time, development meets up with the land. And guess what? At that point, the child is adult enough, and probably there's a need for the land either to use to build or to sell off. And that in itself, time has worked in the favor of that family to build enormous wealth using that plot of land bought in the child's name, right? So number two, how else do families build generational wealth? They buy apartments in the name of the family. So they could buy a block of flats, for instance, a 6-unit block of flat, or a full building that has numerous apartments in it in the name of the family. And let's say the cash flow coming from the apartments are put in a family account or an account that not one person has access to. And over time, number one, the apartment or the houses keep yielding rent, either monthly, or yearly rent. And then number two, which is also important, is that something called appreciation of the place appreciates. So what that means is, whether you do anything to the apartment or not, of course, that doesn't mean you shouldn't maintain your apartment, but whether you do anything or not, the value of the apartment increases, because real estate, especially in Nigeria, goes up, it doesn't come down. So you have both cash flow from rent of the apartments as well as appreciation. That's capital appreciation of the building itself. So think about it. In the next, say, 10, 15, 20 years, the value of the apartment has increased, as well as cash flow monthly or yearly. And then number three, how families build generational wealth is that they tie a project to a thing they want to solve in the family. I heard of a man in Lagos that bought an apartment in Ilupeju. They call him the king of rentals, Peju in Lagos. And so he bought an apartment when his daughter was 10 years. His goal was to use the proceeds from the apartment to send her abroad when she's 18. And that is exactly what he did. So he was showing us on one of those days when he described this thing he did to us. He gave us values that when she was 10, he bought it. And he was paying gradually while they were building the thing. So he was paying gradually, and eventually, maybe after like 1 year, 18 months, he paid off the house. Now, this girl, of course, was growing. Time, again, works in your favor in real estate, right? But she was growing. When she turned 18, he wanted to send her abroad to go and study. And then he literally sold the apartment and put the monies together to pay off her tuition for her abroad school. Right. Now, that is an example of tying a real estate project to a need or to something, a project you want to achieve as a family. Now, there are more ways, but with these 3 points, I think you can start today, to build generational wealth for your family, right? And these 3 points, we are happy to help you with any of them or all of them at Browdy Global. So just call or WhatsApp the number showing on your screen, and we can guide you through building generational wealth for your family today. I look forward to hearing from you. Enjoy a great day.